whoever gets the player right, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But you get props for guessing right. So I'm finna do a movie. I guess what player this is. Y'all ready? Yeah, y'all get in the comments and y'all figure it out. Y'all figure it out. Who does that represent? Whose signature move is that? Yeah. Y'all go to war over that one. We are so her. Ladies and gentlemen, what's goody? It's your boy, So Co. You can also call me OSK. Either is gonna convey the same way. Let me go ahead and say this off rip. I know my intros are a bit long-winded. I can tell. YouTube shows me the algorithm. It tells me how long we watching videos for. Y'all ain't trying to see all this yappity yap. So I'm gonna just go ahead and get straight to the topic of discussion today. Today's video, baby, is another tier list for you. You feel me? We're gonna be going NBA team to NBA team and ranking every starting point guard based on aura. Before we begin, however, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Leave some suggestions down below. Provide some feedback. I'm here for it. And also click that bell notification. Let me go ahead and direct you all to this lovely screen here. We got the tier maker, the tier list, of course. We're going to go again, team by team, point guard by point guard, ranking them off aura. To summarize, what does that mean? I'm not taking into account how many rings said player has, how many MVPs said player has. No, we're going strictly off of aura. Goodness gracious, my seat is falling. What does that say about me? Anyways. So yeah, we are going strictly off of the player's aura, the presence, when they step on the court or even off the court. Do I feel like they big dog? We'll soon find out. And we're going alphabetical order. So lock in. Starting off with the first point guard here, Mr. Anfernee Simons. Oh, a name that I don't hear a ton because he is stuck in purgatory out there in the West. Mr. Anfernee Simons, starting point guard for the Portland Trail Blazers. To be honest with you, we're gonna start off the list pretty. I want to say pretty mild. I was gonna put him at C and say he's pretty average, but let's keep it a bean. Let's keep it a bean. We're not checking for Mr. Simons anymore. I would say at his peak he was maybe C tier. But unfortunately, Mr. Simons, you are going to be the first face here of D tier. Now, you all can argue about, what the criteria is. I'm sure there's going to be some discrepancies here to some. And if this is the point guard of your favorite team, please don't take it out on me. Okay, I'm just saying, when I turn on the TV, when I look at the stats, when I'm going on FanDuel, this is not sponsored, by the way, and I do not. I do not condone any form of gambling. I'm just saying. The point I'm making is, Anfernee Simons is not one of those names that sticks out to me, buddy. I'm sorry. I hate to be the bearer of bad news or good news or lack thereof, whatever. But he's going to be our first D tier today. Jalen Brunson. Now we rebound immediately. You know what I'm saying? And I know I said this was alphabetical order, but now I'm looking at this lineup of young men here. Jalen Brunson does not come after Anfernee Simons, right? Am I tripping? Regardless, the starting point guard of the Knicks, currently in the playoffs or out of the playoffs, depending on when you're watching this video. But as this recording, he is currently in the conference finals. So shout out to the Knicks. Jalen Brunson, A-tier aura. I don't know what it is. Bro. He got the aura. People love Jalen Brunson, bro. People love Jalen Brunson. He cool to me. And when I say he's cool, like, I'm not saying that in a way that's like detrimental. You know what I'm saying? I love Jalen Brunson's game, but I'm just not like this super big fan. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I guess that's just because, like, I'm a Bulls fan, still holding on to Derrick Rose, man. But, like, I don't know. I just don't be checking for Jalen Brunson too much as far as, like, success. Like, I don't really, I guess I don't care, right? I want everybody to succeed on this list in one way or another, but I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? I see the skill. I don't know. The point I'm trying to make, let's just throw out the window. Jalen Brunson is going A-tier, though. I'll acknowledge it. Cade Cunningham. We're finna get a little bit of balance here. Cade Cunningham, starting point guard of the Detroit Pistons, had a pretty good season this past year. Took his team to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Cade Cunningham to me, seems like a pretty funny, humble guy. I know that doesn't really have too much correlation, but he's like a guy that you could crack a joke with, but also seems pretty laid back. Cade Cunningham's out here making his teammates better. But we talking about aura, okay? Aura alone, it says he's in Detroit, I will say. But, I mean, the Detroit Pistons have historical aura. I'm going to go ahead and say he safely places in B, man. Like, I think that's cool. I think that's cool. He may move down, though. I don't think his ceiling is definitely A tier, I would say. But I don't think right now he's exceeding B tier. He's definitely not going lower than C tier, you know what I'm saying? So he's going to stay somewhere in the middle, but I'm going to say B for now until we round everything out. Dame time, baby. Dame time. All right, so Damian Lillard. I'm going to put him top of A. I'm going to put him top of A. Now, if you watch the quarterback tier list I did for the NFL, and if you are familiar with the NFL, I docked Josh Allen for his rivalry with Patrick Mahomes. Dame suffers the same fate here. We'll get to the person or the reason why he cannot be an S-tier point guard in my eyes, but he is A-tier. His aura is amazing. He got the deep threes. He has some classic moments. I will say peak aura farmer because he has the game winner against the Houston Rockets and the game winner against OKC, the bye-bye, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Bro, but like, yeah, Dame in Portland. I would say Dame in Portland might even have been S-tier for the most part. Bucks kind of hurt him a little bit. Like, he just kind of been in the shadows. He ain't really done much. Injuries, of course. But yeah, I think Dame's a safe A-tier. He might be the face of A-tier when it's all said and done. We'll see here in a second. But yeah, I'm going to slide him in at A-tier. Dejounte Murray. All right, how do you feel about Dejounte Murray? How you feel about Dejounte? Because I feel like Dejounte Murray, you know, was definitely elite at his time in San Antonio. I feel like I haven't heard much rumblings about him since his team changed. Of course, starting point guard for the New Orleans Pelicans. All this is also recorded before the 2025 off season. So if there are any moves, and all this might look different, just give me a little bit of grace, okay? I didn't record this in the middle of a season, quite literally at the tail end. So, Dejounte Murray, man, you know, I always thought he was cool and fun on 2K. You know what I'm saying? He's a defensive lock. I think that was pretty cool. I thought he was a smooth player. He had a pretty cool attitude, like on the court, you know what I'm saying? Like, Dejounte Murray, I'm going to go ahead and slide in at C tier because I think he's an average aura player. Like, he doesn't do anything outstanding, right? He's not an outstanding person. He doesn't aura farm by any means. And he doesn't have any moments. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have any moments to hold on to. He's just a consistently good player. You know, and I wish he could get some more success. I want to see Dejounte Murray make a playoff run. Honestly, I think that'd be interesting to change up this narrative a little bit. Because Dejounte Murray, you know, put him on a playoff contending team or a championship contending team, I should say. You know, you may look at the conversation for point guards differently. Not saying best point guard, but like Dejounte may rank a little bit higher, get to showcase his skill on that level. That'd be interesting. Nonetheless, Darius Garland. Garland, man. Am I wrong for saying this man is a bit corny? Play-wise, you know, we have a different conversation, but aura, correct me if I'm wrong, bro. Darius Garland his aura is kind of, stinky. Yeah, no, Darius Garland, man. I'm putting you behind Dejounte Murray. I don't think you have more aura than him. Am I wrong? I'm sorry. Y'all look at him and put him in D tier. I don't dislike the man. It's just Darius Garland. He did that one little dance. He did that one little dance at the All-Star game. And that was it. Every other time I see Dejounte, definitely some time about Dejounte Murray. Anytime I see Darius Garland, he complained about something. Like that little face he made when dude was taking that half-court shot or whatever it was. Or when he was doing his little press conference interview. And he was like, excuse me, or whoever he was talking to. I'm sorry, what did you say? I don't know, but it was something like that. Nah, Darius Garland's kind of corny, and he put him at C tier. I'm respected a little bit. D-Load and D'Angelo Russell. All right, so far this might be the hardest one because D'Angelo Russell has some peak moments, but then he got that off the court shenanigans. Then he was shooting tour dates. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get my boy Brian a 5th ring. Like Brooklyn, it's just crazy. Anytime D-Lo is on the Lakers, DF tier. Anywhere else, BC. Man, it's tough. I'm gonna put him also in C tier, behind Darius Garland. I feel like that's fair. D-Lo is just, I can't even say he corny. He's just inconsistent, and he doesn't do anything that's like me saying, man, like he's that guy. I think aura farming and aura in general is all about being that guy, right? D-Lo is not that. D-Lo is not, he never was. He had ice in his veins in Brooklyn the first time. And that was about it. De'Aaron Fox. Ooh, so here's the thing. I think in my head, I know where I want De'Aaron Fox to go, but let me just have a conversation with y'all really quick. All right, De'Aaron Fox, you know what I'm saying, starting point guard for the Spurs, by the way. I think he's always been a likable guy. You know what I'm saying? He's always been likable. The Light the Beam era of the Kings was cool. I mean, him and the Kings in general was pretty cool, pretty tough. I think he plays with a ton of tenacity. You know what I'm saying? He's aggressive. It's just, it's kind of the same thing with some of these moments, you know? But, okay. Now I got to sit back and compare him to Cade. I think he's going to slide in at B tier, but do I think he has more aura than Cade? Yeah. That might even be a question worth having. Like, you know, that's not even a conversation now I think about it out loud. When I said, does De'Aaron Fox have more than Cade? For sure. I think Cade could eclipse him depending on the success of the Piston, because albeit both of these guys have about the same playoff experience, it just so happens that Cade is younger, but he's also been on the worst team consistently. I know the Kings have not been historically good, especially when De'Aaron Fox was there, but it's like the records of the teams were better. But ultimately, I think De'Aaron Fox, it trickles down to one, the experience, two, the style of play, the aggressiveness, and three, just the namesake. And also his name is De'Aaron Fox. That's aura points right there. B tier. Fred VanVleet. Shout out to Fred VanVleet, man. Let's say he has a Super Bowl. I was. Freddie has a ring, all right, with the Raptors. He's a big part of that team. And Freddie's always been consistent in my opinion. He's been pretty good. He out there balling in Houston now. But Freddie, man, it's like, I think peak Freddie had A tier. Like the year after they won a chip, when Kawhi left and everybody just started stepping up because they're still a 50-win team at this point. Like Freddie was balling. And Freddie kind of been balling since. He's undrafted. Like, this man is amazing, honestly. And it puts me in a weird situation because I don't know if I think he has more. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna put him above Cade if we're taking into account historical, like from start to finish, because I give him more than Cade. Right now, he'd probably be below Cade. Still kind of like right there, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll still put him above Dejounte. I don't think he's a C tier or a point guard, but definitely put him above Cade for now. I may change this around, seeing how I feel, but I think Freddie has aura. I think Josh Giddey, starting point guard for the Chicago Bulls, my team. You know, he hit a 3/4 shot to win the game against the Lakers. I'm gonna put him in D tier for that. Tyrese Haliburton. Hey, overrated where? Overrated who? Y'all ain't gonna stop me from getting this narrative off. The man isn't overrated. The man isn't overrated. The man isn't overrated. Not overrated at all. And I'm going to go ahead and give him A tier. I think it's below Jalen Brunson. You know, now I may have to redo this video after the conference finals. And I might swap them around. And if one of them shoots tour dates, boy, we in trouble. We in trouble. Unless they tour dates is they going on tour September 10th, October 13th, November 15th, and December 17th. I don't want to hear it. You shoot any other type of tour dates, buddy? Nah. That's besides the point. Tyrese Haliburton, I've always liked him. This overrated narrative is crazy. I think NBA fans have always liked him. And I think one thing we love about point guards in general, okay, I'm not saying specifically me. Relax. But the traditional sense of a point guard. What I mean by that is, look at Tyrese's assist numbers. I think that boosts his aura. He's always diamond. His assist to turnover ratio is amazing, man. He doesn't turn the ball over a lot. Like the way he plays, he can shoot. And all things considered, he's been to 2 straight conference finals with the Pacers. Yeah, bro, give me reset A. Hey, that's fair. James Harden, starting point guard for the LA Clippers. I'm going to keep it an absolute dot beam and a half with y'all. You out your mind if you don't think we got our first S tier here. Get off the screen. James Harden is S tier. Now, I can understand the argument if we're going point guard specifically, where you saying, you know, he may be A, B, or C. I get it. But we're going off of the name James Harden. Like, if, for example, hypothetically, if like a Kawhi Leonard was on this list, I wouldn't say, well, he's not a traditional point guard and this and that and that. Granted, I know Kawhi didn't even play point guard, so it might be the worst example here. I'm just saying it's the thought that, like, regardless of what his position is, it's James Harden, man. And for that alone, we're going S tier, bro. Who doing like James Harden, man? Who going to get chicken wings from Manchester City on Sunday and dropping 45, 10, and 9 on a Monday? Get him out of here. Ja Morant. Shout out the Grizzlies, man. Shout out the Grizzlies. Shout out the Grizzlies. Shout out to the Grizzlies. Anyways, I was not paid to say that, by the way. So that whole little tangent was just completely off the muscle of emotions. Okay, I'm tired of Tennessee just picked up. Ja also going A. Ja's higher than, low-key Ja's higher than Jalen Brunson. Ja Morant has aura. We have to admit it. We have to admit it. The off-court shenanigans give this man aura. The on-court shenanigans give him aura. The explosiveness, the style of play. His teams are always good. Ja got aura. Ja got more aura than Zion. Zion ain't relevant to this conversation, but Ja Morant has aura, man. It's crazy. Like, I've never seen somebody have consistent aura with so much off-court drama going on. For real. Honestly, you turn on your favorite social media platform, you're gonna see this man throwing grenades into the crowd. Like, he doing that. And folks like, ha 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 this, ha 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 that. Why ain't this? Why ain't that? Hey, bruh. You still tapping in. You still tuning in. Ja getting his bag. I don't condone any of the antics off court, of course. But the personality and the man has aura. Gotta respect it. Jamal Murray. Alright. Jamal has his moments, man, where he could be A tier. He be doing stuff. But the man is inconsistent as ever, man. Get Jokic some help. Not everybody. Don't get Jokic any help. Because I ain't trying to have no uncomfortable conversations about the GOATs. Okay? Take all the help away from Jokic. Put Jokic on the Hornets. Anyways. Jamal Murray. Is this one tougher? This one might be the hardest one, actually. Jamal, all things considered, I think you might be top of seat next to Dejounte. I know it sounds crazy, But he's not out aura farming anybody above him. He's not. We could talk about his play and how good he is, but anybody checking for Jamal? I'm sorry. The man doesn't have the most aura. Now I think he has a decent amount. I put him in. He's gonna be the face of the seat. I think he's gonna be comfortably the face of the seat. Jordan Poole. Now I want y'all to listen to me. Hear me out here. Jordan Poole at his peak had A tier. Okay, like prime peak championship. Jordan Poole had A tier, but Jordan Poole's our first F tier. He has no aura. Hit the one-leg Superman punch, knocked him down. The play on the Wizards, knocked him down. Jordan Poole has no aura. I'm sorry. There's not even, like, you can't look at Warriors Jordan Poole and then say, well, we can justify a D tier or C tier. No, you can't anymore. You can't. Jordan Poole does not have any aura anymore, bro. I'm sorry. He's F tier. It sucks. Because, like, even in historical context, Jordan Poole ain't got no aura. He just got a ring. The rings don't give you aura around here, buddy. Hate to do it to him. Yeah. Jrue Holiday. Jrue Holiday, it's so weird with him, man, because Jrue Holiday, bro, respectfully, talented player. He's always been talented. You know, 76ers days, New Orleans days, the Celtics run, the Bucks, like, man got 2 rings. What can we say? He's a great defender. Can shoot sometimes. He ain't really done his job this year. But like Jrue Holiday, man, I think he does have more than Jamal Murray. And I think to an extent he has more than Cade. Yeah. I think all things considered, he can go B tier. It's just, if it was going off this past season, he's looking at C or D. And I'm being nice giving him C. But yeah, I think Jrue Holiday, for what it's worth, I had to give it to him. You know what I'm saying? The way he plays on defense, he's an inspiration, bro. Like, somebody his size just clamping like that. And he has a success there, bro. He's played with Giannis and Jason Tatum, gotten rings out of that. Like, bro's out here hooping, respectfully. And Jrue Holiday's gonna go down as a legend, in my opinion. I didn't say Hall of Famer, but a legend. We're gonna remember Jrue Holiday in like 10 or 15 years. He's not gonna be an obscure name, you know? He's gonna be like on that borderline. Like, you remember Jrue Holiday? For sure I do. Anyways, Kyrie Irving. Point guard, so far, I think it's safe to say he is the new face of S tier. Now, you might not like Kyrie Irving as a person. You might not like Kyrie Irving for what he believes in. I will not get into any of the political perspectives or anything like that in the recording of any of my videos. Don't care to, okay? Because me personally, it has no effect on how I perceive these players. Sorry for the weird cut. Anyways, next player. LaMelo Ball. The thing about LaMelo is, like, LaMelo got the personality. He does. He has the personality. He has the play. It's just that his team is like, you feel me? The Hornets, bro. It's hard with LaMelo because he ain't got the success. He got the style of play. He got the family. You know what I'm saying? But I think ultimately what hurts LaMelo is, like, he doesn't have any success. I want to see LaMelo on a successful team. A team that's like building to something. A team that has a solid core. Somebody that's making some playoff run. Something, bro. Give me something, LaMelo, please. Because these watch allegations, or you will be watch allegations, are gonna come. They're coming, bro. You finna be a laughing stock because you ain't done nothing. You feel me? How far have the Hornets went with LaMelo at the helm? Great playmaker. I said I'm gonna give him benefit of the doubt though. I'm gonna say B tier. But bro, you on the brink of falling. You are the lowest of B tier. I got Cade above you. And I think that's respectful. Luka Magic, bro. What is that to say? Is he higher than Kyrie though? All time, probably not. All time probably not. Luka is definitely not higher than Kyrie, and he's not higher than James, but I'll put him S tier. Luka's insane. Luka be out here hooping. Luka will dog walk your favorite Luka will dog walk your favorite player for sure. 10 times out of 10, bro. It's happening. And so I gotta give Luka his respect. I think he's an aura farmer, max aura farmer at that. There's something about that man, bro. There's something about him. The only thing that's dinging him, even though he's still S tier, bro, I guess he addicted to hookahs. But like, who finna knock hookah to Luka? Luka to hookah. Anyway, Malik Monk. Am I wrong for saying D tier? Might even be F. Malik Monk ain't got no aura. He above Jordan Poole though. I think we're quicker to the punch. I think we gotta get quick to that one. Sacramento Kings point guard Malik Monk. I'm sorry. He ain't done nothing. He ain't been on nothing. I won't say he's irrelevant or anything like that. I won't put dirt on his name, but bro, I ain't checking for Malik Monk. I'm not impressed you got a Malik Monk jersey. I'm sorry. The bag for Malik Monk doesn't run deep. So yeah, I'm gonna have to put him at F2. Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese, man. Tyrese Maxey. Because I feel like peak Tyrese Maxey's at B. Floor Tyrese is at C. So he's somewhere in between them two. He's a B or C tier point guard for sure. It's just a matter of, like, I guess success is going to play a role here. His team was trash last year because of the injury bug. So it's not really his fault, but like, I'm going to have to put him C tier. I know he can drop 50. I get it. But like, almost everybody on the C tier can on any given night. So I think that's fair. It's like the 50-piece droppers who ain't doing nothing else. Respectfully. So I'm putting him at C tier. I think that's fair. Mike Conley. Put some respect on Grizzlies legend Mike Conley, bro. Mike Conley, though, I would say he's historically underrated. I think it's time to give him a little bit more respect, bro. Mike Conley, albeit he ain't got the aura, so I have to acknowledge that. I'm gonna put him at C tier. Personal bias will definitely have him at B or A. I think he has more. Oh no, I'm thinking about it, bro. He might be B tier. Hold on, does that look right? Yeah, let me know. Does that look good? There's something about that just don't feel right. Mike Conley under LaMelo, not play, but aura. I'm gonna say yes. Because ain't nobody checking for Mike Conley, which is unfortunate. That's the point I'm making. Yeah, I gotta push this narrative that Mike Conley is like that. We gonna react to some Mike Conley highlights one of these days, for sure. Immanuel Quickley. I mean, I feel like Immanuel Quickley in New York maybe had C tier. It's just kind of unfortunate that you are no longer in New York and you're gonna be a D tier. That was pretty quick and to the point, I know. And hopefully I didn't hurt no Raptors fans' feelings with that. But like, you feel me? Bro, it's like this reaction that I'm having for Immanuel Quickley is exactly why he's D tier. I don't know what to say. He's talented. He's good. He just ain't got no aura, bro. We gotta respect that. We have to respect that. He'll get there. He's young still. He'll get up there. Colin Sexton, man. Colin Sexton. Also D tier. It's unfortunate that he has to be D tier. I'm gonna put him above E-Man because I think Colin Sexton's name and the way he plays, he's I don't know. It's like his energy is like that of a De'Aaron Fox, maybe amplified a bit. The play isn't there though, right? The play and success isn't there. I say that to say though, like De'Aaron Fox, not De'Aaron Fox. Colin Sexton's name holds weight and has aura. That's it. I'm gonna give him that. But like that, it's hard stop. It's hard stop. Like there's nothing else. Nothing else. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say. So, yeah. Sorry, Colin Sexton. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA. Y'all be disrespecting SGA. But I'm gonna respect the disrespect by not putting him where I want to put him. Okay? I be seeing it. Y'all don't like SGA. Y'all say he a foul baiter. He overrated this. He don't deserve this and that and the third, bro. SGA's a hooper. SGA's a hooper. I hope he win a chip, man. Oh, man, that would be crazy. Sam Presti's going wild with those draft picks. Nonetheless, I'm going to respect it. I'm going to put him top of B. I don't want to put him top of B. He'd be A tier if it was up to me. But I'm a man of the people. I understand. Y'all don't like Shai. That's cool. That's cool. Relax. Wardell Stephen Curry the second or junior. Whatever. Hey, bro. Steph is officially the highest ranking aura player on this list. And based on what we have left, I don't believe he's getting dethroned. Name me a point guard in the league with more aura than Stephen Curry. Name me a shooting guard in the league that has more aura than Stephen Curry. Name me a power forward in the league that has more aura than Stephen Curry. And then lastly, name me a center that has more aura than Stephen Curry. I'll wait. I'll give y'all a minute. I'm gonna continue the video, but a minute from now, I'm gonna need them in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Cause I don't see top 2 aura in the whole league, regardless of age. Stephen Curry is number 2. Jalen Suggs. Jalen Suggs, man. Oh man, I feel like I have to put him F tier. It ain't the damn thing about play. Ain't none of that. Alright. It's just that we just not checking for Jalen Suggs. He's on the Magic, who one way or another just not in the light for real. Sure, they made the playoffs, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you hear Jalen Suggs, do you shiver me timbers? Do you feel like he's finna cook your favorite point guard on your team? And man, that's another thing. When I look at this list, do I think Jalen Suggs could beat anybody above him one-on-one? I know that shouldn't factor in, but low-key, no. He might best Malik Monk. And Jordan Poole is an embarrassment. I'm gonna put him F tier, I'm sorry. Scary Terry Rozier. I know a couple Heat fans that despise this man to his core. I've seen people on X talk so bad about Terry Rozier's level of play, style of play, etc., bro. It's insane. It is. Y'all be doing that man bad down there at South Beach. I'ma say though, from the outside looking in, bottom of D, right? Miami fans probably got a bottom of F. It's like they just can't stand that man, and he's still on their team. I'm sorry that y'all gotta deal with that. But respectfully, we had Cristiano Felicio as a starting center at one point in time as a Bulls fan, okay? He played solid minutes for us. So I want to hear it. All right, Denzel Valentine. Trae Young. Hey, bro. We got another A-tier member. Does he have more aura than... It's funny because they're going to go hand in hand. They've been voted overrated. But Tyrese Haliburton and Trae Young are right there. You can kind of swap them. Trae might have more aura for what he did in New York a few years ago. So I'm put him right there. But it's a shame that he got disrespected so much throughout his career up to this point, of course. I'm going to put Trae above Reese. Trae Young, though, for sure got some aura. And I would say, outside of Steph, he's probably number 2 aura farmer on this list. He can get the aura. Like, you feel me? It's just that everybody else above him is just more consistently dominant with their presence, you know? I'm gonna put him at A tier. I think that's respectable. And then lastly, this is a weird last. I don't know why this is just weird to me. And I still don't understand the whole alphabetical order thing. But anyways, Tyus Jones. Yeah, like I don't know what he doing last. Tyus Jones, I don't know. I'm gonna be real. Like Tyus Jones ain't never been in a situation where I paid much attention to him. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm sorry. Like, and then his team missed the playoffs. I know it ain't really his fault necessarily, but it's just, I don't know. It's something about this guy. Put him at top of F tier. Call me crazy, but I feel like I feel like this is shaping out to be perfect. But y'all give me uno momento. Let me go ahead and shape this up real quick, see if I can move stuff around. I'll let y'all know. If there's any changes being made. Okay, I thought about it. I made one change. I moved Shai up to 8. Nope, can't do it. Can't have him down there in B tier. I just can't, bro. Like, Shai got aura, bro. SGA got aura. He got a nonchalant aura, bro. Respect that man. Respect him. What are we doing? What are we talking about? Yeah, we're gonna get Shai A. I think that's cool. I think that's fine and dandy. This is the final list. But yeah, let me know what I got wrong. I feel like this is definitive. You can't argue it, but just still let me know. And let me know if y'all liking the aura tiers. Of course, I've done a few of these now. I definitely want to, at least get through all the NBA positions, and we'll kind of gauge how the aura tier lists are going at that point. But we'll make sure to get through each position. So hopefully the next one will be the shooting guards all the way through the center. And then with the NFL videos, we'll try to go position by position there as well. But yeah, that'll do it. Thank y'all so much for tuning in with your boy today. It has been an absolute pleasure presenting this all. And it's just crazy to think that y'all be sitting here watching me. Yeah, man. Nonetheless, roll to 100 subscribers. Please, that's all, folks. Please make sure to tap in. And last but not least, don't let anyone discourage you from greatness. My name is Also Co. And we are Oh So Out.